Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman. Today is September 23rd. Officially, this is day 10 of the latest helpful content update, or more precisely, as I like to refer to it as, the recalibration of the helpful content system classifier. So quickly, here's what's been happening in Search Console. Normally, our page reports are updated every 3 days. Occasionally, a few will take 4, but it has been over a week, which doesn't mean, hold on just a second, let me get there. So anyway, the idea that this Search Console, it's pretty much frozen because it's not like pages are coming out on the other end of indexation and showing up in Search Console. As you can see here, this is a screenshot. You go to the page indexing portion and you'll see over here that it is not updated. The 15th, it was last updated last Saturday to the 15th. So just remember, time marches on, even if the Search Console is frozen in time. So take your data right now in there with a chill pill. And instead of crying in Facebook, when you can, spend some time to find the pages that are losing or gaining and isolate them. Stop letting the composite view in Search Console of your site control your life. Look at the dates before the update and those same pages, and look for the date after. And see if you have the same number of queries that pulls up the page, and if you have these same queries that pull up the page. And I'll bet you will find some changes. It's educational. Now, the amount of Chrome builds updates this past week were rapid and frequent. So let me just run through them very quickly for you. In terms of the inspection tool crawlers, they had 2 Chrome build updates within really 3 or 4 days. Also, we had a new desktop bot. These are my numbers for them because I've been counting them. And we also had a new mobile bot. Now, what's interesting about that is we do not have a Google bot 44. That seems to have been missed. So I just want to show you here. This is where I count out on a daily basis. I target specific test sites. One is a desktop, one is a mobile, and it is the desktop where the publishing is currently happening through the Google Indexing API. I'll talk about that in a minute. The yellow here indicates that on the desktop site, we are not seeing any desktop rendering. Interesting. And that is going through the Google Indexing API. You can see here that on the 21st, the inspection tool Chrome builds, they were running 2 different versions of it. They have 4 crawlers, and the 2 that just pull the HTML were running the newer Chrome build, the 117 ending with 8.8, and the ones that rendered everything were working on a previous build. So it was a mixed bag in there. And the thing is I'm telling you what I saw. And of course, we have all the chaos from this week. So it is possible that they are 2 separate, completely different things. But it's also possible that it's all combined from all these events. That it's the update, and the update includes updates for all the Chrome. Now, the indexation requests that are made through the testing site, we're still not getting any love for the second pass or the rendering pass. And I don't want you to think like, oh, okay, like that character on Saturday Night Live, Pete Davidson plays like, oh, okay. If the rendering is blocked or turned off, or God forbid broken, and any of us have our content or optimizations in JavaScript or anything that Google has to unpack in order to understand our page, we're screwed. Got that? That means when it doesn't go through that rendering pass, Google doesn't see it. So it's as though it's not even there. That's the significance of why rendering is important to keep an eye out on. Now, previously when because periodically I've been going through Search Console on another test site just to see like what are the inspection bots, what are they doing? And prior to this week, literally it would do both passes within 24 hours or less. Now this week, going through Search Console is again revealing the fact that the simple pass is working, but so far the rendered pass is not testing on. So I also think I've shared, what the helpful content system is about, and data is only growing in terms of validating the theory that I and now some others are running with. And I'm here to affirm that data does not indicate that this is a version of Panda on steroids. Panda is about it's a site-wide signal, but it's based on visitor behavior. I believe helpful content is not about visitor behavior. It is a site-wide signal. That's what it shares in common with Panda, but it is not about visitor behavior. Now, you may have also noticed that the volatility in the weather tools went down sharply. Now, over the last 2 years, when I see that, it tells me that they've blocked off updating the Search Console data, and that bears out with the fact that we're still waiting for one, that last one that was last Friday. And I think when they finally unblock and flow all that data out into Search Console, it's going to be, I call them data dumps, but that means that the volatility is going to go up as measured by the volatility tools. So expect some red in our future. So right now, keep your powder dry, isolate your money pages in Search Console under the performance, create 2 reports, maybe the duration for the week prior to the announcement, maybe September 1st through the 12th, maybe a little bit over a week. And then during the update from September 14th to the 20th. So also, please note, if Search Console shows you 0 data, do not panic. Just know that they are working in there. Our sites haven't gone anywhere. We are fine. Okay, well, take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. May the odds forever be in our favor.